Well, hi, it's Jerry with I Love RV Life. We get tons and tons of questions about our jack pads that we use on the front of our fifth wheel. Let me show you how I made these things, and then I've got a treat for you that I'm going to put on my blog. Well, hi, it's Jerry. It never ceases to amaze me. I might be doing a video totally unrelated to anything dealing with jack pads, and I get questions either through the ilovervlife.com blog page, or I'll get questions, tons of questions on the YouTube channel. Jerry, where did you get those jack pads? Or Jerry, how did you make those jack pads? Well, I've got a treat for you today. I am going to just give you, this is going to be a quick video. I'm going to show you how they were made, but the big thing is go to my blog at ilovervlife.com. I'm going to put the actual blog up here in the top of the video so you can click on it, and I've got a full diagram and instructions how to build these bad boys. Now, before I show you these, let me kind of explain why we use them. You see these plastic pads, there's various manufacturers, and they work for a while, but I kept cracking them, and you use 3 or 4 of them and they crack. And the reason we were using them is you get into some soft dirt, or sometimes you get with a bit of an incline somewhere, and you just need a little extra height. So I just got tired of cracking those things, and I just got a bunch of 2x6 boards. You see these all the time in campgrounds. Don't do it. We were in Texas for about 3 or 4 days. We had these violent winds. I'm talking about 60-mile-an-hour sheer winds that were just going day after day after day. We had a real bad one night, and when I got up the next morning, those pads, I had 4 or 5 of those boards that were stacked on top of each other. They had all slid sideways, and we were just maybe 5 inches, 4 inches, maybe even less from the camper sliding off those things. It would have been awful. So when we got back home, I decided I was going to do something about it. These things are 2 years old, and I'll give them to my children, and my children will give them to their grandchildren. These things are never going to go away. Let me show you the construction of them. Now, I'll do a zoom in on these things. The construction of them is relatively simple. It is 2x6 post, and I think I cut them 18 inches long, and then it's a 2x12 that caps the top and bottom, and they're glued and screwed. The other thing that makes it really nice is this handle right here. This is just a regular galvanized handle, and I'll put those on the front just to be able to manage them. And let me share this with you. These bad boys aren't going anywhere. There is an upside and a downside to them. Let me share that with you. But that's, really that's about it. And I just kind of show you again. They're very simple. And you can see the screws on the top. And then I use Gorilla Glue, that polyester glue on these to hold them all together. 2 years old and going strong. That's it. It's really simple. Now, here's the cons about them. When you buy pressure treated wood, you go to a Lowe's or Home Depot or an Ace Hardware or your favorite place down near your home. This pressure treated wood often is wet where it's been treated. And when you first make these things, boy howdy, they are some kind of heavy. I'm just warning you about that. They are some kind of heavy. And if you put them in the back of your truck, they're going to have a little bit of weight to them until they dry out. And after about 2 months, 3 months, depending on the climate, they will dry out and they become more manageable. And once they do dry out, they don't absorb water too bad. I've had them in puddles and they're not bad. And then once they dry out, they're a little bit more manageable. But a little bit more manageable, they're still heavy. But what a fantastic base. They don't go anywhere. They don't slide. They're really nice. I've really enjoyed them. It's probably one of the cheapest and easiest projects. A 2x6 post, cut a couple times. Some 2x12s, cut a couple times. Gorilla Glue, some deck screws, and this baby's done. So go to ilovervlife.com, go to the link up here, click on that. There's the blog, there's the diagram, everything's laid out with instructions. Super easy, a great little project if you really want to give your front of your fifth wheel some stability. And as always, you got it. I do love RV life.